Okay, there seems to be a few issues around printing to PDF. It can be a bit of a pain in the neck. So let's run through. So selecting print from the file pull down menu and choosing the Adobe PDF printer. First thing we need to do is head off into our setups. Make sure we have A3 as our setup and zoom and center. If we do have fit to page and go to zoom, you'll notice the center goes off there. We have to re-put it back onto there. So A3, zoom to 100% and center and OK. The fact that I've got selected views as my print range selected means I can't do a preview, so I'll select the current window and we'll do a preview. That looks good. What we've got is an outside border here. I can't see the edge of the paper. I'll select onto print and I'll take this back out to some default settings. I think by default it goes letter, fit to page, center or something like that. When you do a preview, you'll notice there's two borders around the outside. One is that's our 10mm, and the second line is actually supposed to be the outside edge of the sheet, which is out here. So that's not printing to scale. So just take it back in and we'll do an A3, zoom and center. OK. And we'll do a preview. So that we've got printed out to the edges as it should be, printing to scale. And we can then do an OK, and that will print that out off to PDF. Let's call that one test. So that one printed out just fine. Sometimes we find that the print won't go all the way, won't do a full set of documents, and we have to do individual one at a time printouts. One of the things I've found with this is just find a different sheet that I can try. Let's try this cover sheet. If I go into print dialog box, I can do a preview to make sure this one is right out and printing to scale. I'll go back to print, check some settings, and pick OK. Call it test 2. Quite often we get this situation where it'll just sit there at that point. It won't do it for me now, but it won't actually go any further. What I've found is that if we do a preview and then pick print and then go straight to OK, we should get that working every time. As long as you go preview and then straight to OK, we get it to print all the way through. The next thing we can test is in our print settings is to use the selected views. Select the combine multiple selected view sheets into a single file. Select the drawings. So these are showing all of the views and sheets, but we'll take a tick out of views, so it's just all of the sheets that I need, all that full set. We don't get to preview because it's multiple sheets. So we'll select OK and save, and away it goes. So I think what we're seeing here is that it's locked up. Yeah, doesn't seem to be doing anything. So when you get that happening, exit that little dialog box. Now if we go print and then print preview, it should preview that first sheet. Now the rest of the sheets, that same settings from last time will still be there, so we should be able to go straight to print and to OK and pick save, and that should put all of the sheets together and create, and it should go all the way through because I've done a preview and then gone straight to print. Not sure why it's doing it. Seems to be an PDF Revit conversion thing. Something's changed in one of the versions of Revit of late. So try that and see how you go.